let me show you what's going on with your forecast here. Clouds and radar showing showers and a few thunderstorms still lingering out across our eastern counties here. The rain is moving slowly but surely away from us. We've got some leftover light rain over the Austin metro, but a couple lightning bolts there, Caldwell, Bastrop, and Fayette County, especially in Fayette County. So be mindful of that. Just know that this is the tail end of all that overnight activity. We did receive, as mentioned earlier, anywhere from ½ inch to 2 inches of rain. Williamson County over 4 inches of rain north of Georgetown. So that was just round one, and there's more to come. This morning, our Indeed domain camera showing a cloudy sky and a leftover raindrop stuck to the lens there. Temperatures in those 60s for most of us. It is a cooler start to the day by a good 5 to 15 degrees, and we look to stay on the cooler side today as well. Nowhere near those low to mid 90s we had yesterday. I think we get stuck in the 80s across central Texas before we dive down to those 70s overnight. Rain chances today, similar to yesterday, and the fact that most of the daytime is dry. Once those morning storms get out of the way out towards our east, here's 3-4 o'clock, and we're only looking at maybe an isolated storm or two. So mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies will stay. But I'm not expecting today's storm chances to kick in until way after sunset. I'm talking around midnight and later. We have to wait for these storms that develop well to our west to move towards us, and I think that's going to take some time. It's going to be later in the night compared to what we saw yesterday. Yesterday, we started to get the action going 5, 6, 7 p.m. in the hill country. This is going to be much, much later, and I think that's going to help kind of cut down on the severe risk here overnight, as it's harder for those storms to sustain their strength once we get farther and farther past sunset here. But tomorrow morning, we could be looking at some storms and showers again left over for the morning drive. By the time we hit tomorrow afternoon, we'll see. We'll have to wait and see how long those storms and showers linger into tomorrow morning, because it's certainly going to play a factor in the timing of the round that follows. Looking at the flood threat for tonight, it's a 2 out of 4 risk in yellow, 1 out of 4 risk in green. Again, reminding you that now that we've already got rain in the ground, it's not going to take as long to see some runoff issues, and it's obviously not going to take as much either to see some localized flash flooding. We have plenty of moisture. I mean, this atmosphere is moisture loaded. So any of those storms and showers that do develop moving forward are likely to squeeze out quite a bit in a short amount of time, because it's not just going to be the round late tonight into Thursday. I'm thinking probably Thursday afternoon, evening, depending on the timing, we could see more storms and showers. And then by Friday is interesting because models are starting to tick down on the coverage, which is good. I've gotten so many questions already about high school graduations and such. I can't nail down details just yet because I need to see how the round plays out tonight before we get into Thursday and Friday rain chances. But I am more convinced that as we get into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday and Monday, we do have more rounds of rain to come. So an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain expected, with isolated pockets of 4 to 6 inches. But timing wise, we'll have to wait until each round comes through to really get specific. 7-day forecast, 80s today with a mostly to partly cloudy sky and only an isolated storm chance during the day. That 60% happens around, I would say, midnight in the hill country, and then thereafter into parts of the Austin metro and eastern county. So largely an early Thursday morning event. So that 70% kind of in flux depending on how long those storms are with us tomorrow morning. 40% Friday will continue with the waves of storms and showers, meaning it's not a washout of a weekend, but we will be tracking rounds of storms and showers. High temperatures in the 80s for the next 7 days. Overnight lows in the 60s and 70s. Erica?
All right.